I'm not sure.
Oh, come on, just stick it on the window.
Look, it's not that I don't sympathise.
Scared it'll be bad for business?
No.
Dina, you can't do this. Corrie Brent was acquitted.
Wrongly acquitted.
That may be so, but by putting these up, you could end up in prison yourself.
Look, I'll leave you to it.
I haven't used his name or accused him of anything.
Well, you give his shirt number. People will know who you're referring to.
Everyone's given up. Abby, now Kevin. There's only me left, and I have to do it for Seb. I ran away once and I left him, and I won't do it again.
Where are you going now?
Off to where they counted to stick these up. They took them all down.
Apparently. Well, at least they're not going to press charges.
Well, I could give a toss. Look, I'm sorry you came in here. I didn't want to involve you.
I'm involved anyway. We're family. Whatever you do has an effect on me, and vice versa.
I know. Sorry.
And given that, I hope you'll be able to react calmly to what I'm going to tell you.
Tell me what?
Corrie Brent is going to be playing in the match this afternoon. Where are you going?
Upstairs. I'm gonna have a nap.
Good idea. Stephen Brent warned me if you were to do anything like that again, he wouldn't hold back. But now you have to go one step further.
And then I realised there's no point in playing by the rules, tiptoeing around the edges. You gotta say it out loud or no one will listen. Look, I've already got over 200 shares. At this rate, I'll be getting booed off the pitch before he's even started.
Ruining your own life is not going to bring back his. You have so much ahead of you, the fashion course.
Roy, I've got nothing ahead of me. Not while Corey's walking free. I'm sorry. I love you, but I love Seb too, and I have to do this.
I know.
One of my followers have sent me a message saying Corey's made a statement on the regional news just before the match. They've sent me a link with the clip on. He's revealed that he was one of the other suspects involved in Seb's murder trial.
So he's waived his anonymity. Why would he do that?
Because I flushed him out, that's why. He's got nowhere to hide, and he knows it.
Most people will have read about the murder of Seb Franklin, a horrific incident for which the killer has been rightly imprisoned. They may have also read that there was another suspect on trial too, who was found innocent. And I'm here to say that that was me, Corrie Brent. Now you may wonder why I'm doing this, given that I was granted anonymity. It's because the victim's family and friends, despite this and despite the fact that I was cleared of all charges, have started a campaign to blacken my name, falsely believing that I should have been convicted as well. So this is to set the record straight. I repeat, I was found innocent. You know, in a way I'm quite glad that this has happened. I was never comfortable with staying anonymous. That suggests that I have something to hide, but I haven't. And by the way, I'd just like to add that I don't bear Seb's family or friends any ill will. They're shocked and grieving, and they just want to hit out. And I totally get that. Honestly, my heart goes out to them. It really does. Thank you.
Just when I thought he couldn't get any lower, he does something like this. Talk about shooting myself in the foot.
How do you mean?
That I provoked him, didn't I? Sticking them flyers up and mouthing off. And what does he go and do? He goes to the press saying he's been proven innocent and that I've just been looking for someone to blame.
That doesn't mean everyone is going to believe him.
Well, the court did.
Look, I understand your anger and frustration, but I can also see the toll this is taking on you. I think it would be a good idea if you would just try and get away from here for a while, even just an afternoon. I could ask Shona to cover my shift. We could go and have a drive somewhere.
I don't want to go for a drive.
Where are you going?
To see a man about some low-life scumbag.
What do you mean? Nina!
Nina?
Yeah. Oh, it must be Chris. Thanks for coming.
Oh, luckily I was in the area when Daniel called. You said you told him that you might have a story for the Gazette. So, here I am.
I have. So, you've heard of Corey Brent, right?
He just signed with Wethy County. He also recently gave a press conference saying that he was...
He was accused of murdering my boyfriend, Seb Franklin. Yeah. He also said that he was found innocent, and ever since then, me and Seb's family have been harassing him and making false accusations.
I see. So, how can we help?
Well, I want you to write an article telling the truth about him and get in the Gazette.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Why not?
Because despite what you might think, in the eyes of the law, he's innocent.
Well, he's not. They got it wrong.
Yeah, but it doesn't change the fact that if the Gazette runs a story saying something otherwise, they could be sued for libel. We'd never print it.
So, he's allowed to tell lies to anyone that'll listen, and I don't get a say.
I know, it seems unfair, and I'm sorry. But
Stop
look,
saying sorry. It's all I've heard for months. Sorry about what happened to you. Sorry that Seb's dead. Sorry his murderers got away with it. I'm sick of people saying sorry. I'm sick of it all.
I mean, don't get me wrong, right? It can be right pain in the backside, but it does make me laugh.
So, sorry, who is this again?
David.
I see.
He does this thing, right? When he's tired, he lies on his back, you know, and the kids have gone to bed, and I start stroking him. And then after a bit, his eyes start rolling in the back of his head and his leg starts twitching.
So, sorry, can I just interrupt you there?
Why? What's wrong?
Well, I don't mean to offend, but I'm not comfortable with you talking about intimate details of your personal life, and I'm fairly certain that Kevin isn't either.
No! I'm talking about David the dog, not the other one. Honestly, Roy, what are you like? Right, I'm off, Skip. See ya.
Well, that was weird. For a minute there, I had a picture in my head I really didn't want.
I can imagine, unfortunately.
All right. I suppose you've heard about what Corey's done.
No, not really.
He's given an interview saying we are harassing him. He makes me sick. It's almost like he's enjoying all the attention.
Look, I'm sorry, but I really don't want to get involved in all that anymore.
What are you talking about? You are involved, and Abby needs to know and all.
Yeah, well, I haven't spoken or heard from her in weeks. You can try calling her up. Good luck getting a reply.
Is that it? Is that all you're going to say, really?
Nina, that's enough.
Why are you taking his side? People need to know the truth, although I'm not allowed to say it, apparently, according to Chris from the Gazette.
What do you mean?
Well, I asked her to write an article saying that Corey's lying, but she said that they never publish it because it'd be libel.
I'm afraid she's correct.
You know, every time I try to get Corey to admit what he's done and try and get justice for Seb, it just blows up in my face, and it's happening again now.
The young lad's lost his life in tragic circumstances. So I'd like to dedicate my goal today to him.
Look, about before. Sorry, I had to go.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
What was that you were watching? It sounded like Corey's voice.
Tim popped by before. Corey scored in today's match. They interviewed him afterwards for the Wethy County website.
Show me.
Nina.
Show me.
That behind me. Although I'm really grateful for the fan support. But having said that, a young lad's lost his life in tragic circumstances. So I'd like to dedicate my goal today to him, to Seb.
He's laughing at us all, isn't he? Like it's some sort of joke.
Look, I know it's hard. You can't let him get to you.
Let him get to me. I want to kill him. And I swear on my life, if he was here, I'd do it.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
Good.
Look, I know what you're thinking. That I'm getting obsessed by this, and maybe you're right. Maybe I do need to do something to take my mind off it. I don't suppose you fancy going on that drive still?
Yeah, yes, I would like that very much. Why don't you go and get the key and bring the Woody round, and I'll call Shona, see if she'll come over.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, mate. You all right? Yeah, I'm good. Did you watch the game? Yeah, it's all right. Well made up. Especially after one of my so-called teammates tried to get us dropped. Who? You know, James Gailey. Yeah. Nah, he's dire. He had an injury a couple of weeks ago. He's a bit dire since.
How dare you come here after what you've done?
Sorry, mate, I'll have to call you back.
Get out of here, now.
You know, Asha, I am sick and tired of people telling me what to do, so why don't you just shut it?
Or what? What, you gonna batter me as well?
No. I won't waste my time on you. Can't believe I ever did.
May I have the keys, please?
I thought we were going for a drive.
I'm not sure that's a good idea after all.
Fine. Suit yourself.
May I talk to you for a moment?
I'm not in the mood right now.
It is important.
It's been a long day.
I'm aware of that. I'm also aware of your intentions when you were sat behind the wheel of my car.
I don't follow.
I saw you notice Corey down by the Memorial Gardens. I saw the way you looked at him when he crossed the road. And I heard the way you revved the engine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
However much he's hurt you, a life for a life is not the answer and never is.
Sorry? Speaking from experience, are you? Sorry, remind me again, which one of your boyfriends was it that you watched get kicked to death right in front of you?
I think you need to see someone. Talk about what you're going through.
I've told you, I don't know what you're talking about. Now leave me alone.